Hey guys, my name is Mani and I'm here to give you tips to pass your NCLEX. So a little background on me, I've been a nurse for about 2 years now. Most of my nursing career I spent in the ICU. Another majority of it I spent in dialysis, but I've also done other things like school nursing, long-term care, LTAC. I've been a little bit of all over. But specifically today we're going to get into NCLEX tips and tricks. So for me, I took my NCLEX back in 2024 and my exam shut off in 85 questions. Clock it. So I did a series of things to help me study. I did questions, I did video lectures, and I did quick write out like recall method. At this point in your nursing career, you basically have all the material and all the information in your head. At the point in the time of taking NCLEX, there's nothing else for you to really learn. So there's no need to go back and read lectures and spend hours in your textbook because the information should already be there. You just need to kind of pull it back out. What I did was use Mark K. I used his lectures to basically break down all the big major things that I knew that the NCLEX was testing on, and I used his notes along with my ATI questions that my school provided me through our program to pass my NCLEX. A lot of people like to go off on New World and Archer and how those are the best in order to see your likelihood of passing the NCLEX. But for me, because my program already gave us ATI as our question base for NCLEX, that's what I used. I was a broke nursing student and I need to get, what I needed to get. So I used my ATI. Now, I'm pretty sure the setup is a little different than UWorld and Archer as they are on their own, separate and different from each other. But ATI was basically the same thing in the sense of it gives you a percentage and likelihood of you passing the NCLEX. It gives you basically generated questions that are going at your pace. So it's adaptive. It's adaptive questions, adaptive testing, so that you're getting the same thing you would be seeing as if you were taking the NCLEX, which was great. Now for me, how I did my questions was about a 2-month span. I kind of started with the first month of me having questions, maybe doing like 25 questions a day, 50, if I felt like, I wanted to get more of my practice in. Towards my last month or so, I was doing up to like 100 questions a day, and it was a bit tiring. So I would alternate between my Mark K, doing my recall, like just, dumping everything I knew from one lecture and then studying that way. The next day, maybe do 100 questions. I would alternate. Some days I did both, depending on how much I wanted to get done. But towards the last week, I was like so burnt out from questions, so burnt out from studying that I kind of just did it as I pleased because, all the information was already there. By the time I went into Pearson VUE to take my exam, I was just so over it. Like, I wanted my nursing license. I was just questioning if I'm ready. But, you'll never really officially know if you're ready to take the exam. You just got to do it. All the, training, all the work, all the hard work that you've put in has led up to this moment. So just be confident in that you're here, that you did the steps that you needed to take in order to pass, and be confident in that. I really don't know how I would have passed my NCLEX without Mark K. Mark K is amazing. And my ATI questions, that got me through. So if you're considering what to do or how to guide yourself in, prepping for your NCLEX, Mark K. Your questions, whether it be ATI, UWorld, or Archer, I used ATI, and just recall. You don't have to spend hours studying from your textbook. And I actually still have Mark K PDFs and lecture notes and the videos if you guys need me to link those below. But that's how I pass. I do have more content coming for you guys in regards to studying. If you need fundamentals notes, med-surg notes, pediatric OB notes, I will link those too, because I know as nursing students, that's what we thrive off of, our notes and our highlighters. So if you guys need anything, just let me know. Reach out to me, ask me questions in my comments, and stay tuned for more. Bye, guys.